In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this bracelet. It is called the Criss-Cross Quadfish. And you can make this on the rainbow loom and monster tail, but for this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make it on the monster tail. So for this bracelet, you will need a monster tail, a hook, rubber bands in any color. I'm going to be using rainbow bands, and you will also need a C-clip. So those are all the things that you will need, and so now we can get started. You want the red dot to be on the left side. So take one band of your first color, put from this peg, twist it, and go up. Like that. It should make a figure 8. Now the same thing in the middle set of pegs. So go from the bottom, twist it, and go up. Then push it down. So it should look like this. And now we're going to be adding on our next layer of bands. We're going to be making an X shape. So go from this peg, out and across. Then go do the same thing on the other side. So go from this peg, up and across. So it should make an X shape. And then push that layer of bands down. And now we're going to be adding on our next layer of bands. So we're going to be doing the same thing that we did for the first layer of bands, but without twisting them in the middle. So we're just going to go up. I'm going to do the same thing in the middle, just like that. Then push the bands down, and just like you would in a fishtail, since we have 3 layers, we're going to be looping the bottom layer over. So just hook the bottom layer over. So grab it, bring it over the peg, and then just let go. Turn your monster tail around so the red dot should be on the right. Grab the bottom band and bring it up, and then just let go. So now there should be 2 layers of bands on all 4 pegs. Turn your monster tail around, and we're going to be adding on our next layer of bands. So we're basically just going to be doing a pattern. Since the last layer of bands we went up and down, the next layer of bands we will be putting into an X shape, just like we did for those green bands. So go from this peg, up and across, and do the same thing on the other side. From this peg, up and across. So again, it should make this sort of X shape. And now we will be looping over the bottom layer of bands. So take your hook, grab the bottom band, bring it up and over. Grab the bottom band, bring it up and over. Turn it around. Grab the bottom band, bring it up, and then just let go. And then grab the bottom band and bring it up and over. Then push this down. Turn your monster tail around. So every time that you're going to be putting bands on, you always want the red dot to be on the left side. So since the last layer of bands made into the X shape, the next layer of bands will be going up. Just like that. And do the same thing on the other side, just like that. So now we will be looping the bands again. So grab the bottom band, hook it up and over. Grab the bottom band, hook it up and over. And every time that you hook over the bands, you'll be doing the exact same thing. So you're just going to grab the bottom band, bring it up and over, grab the bottom band, bring it up and over, then push these bands down. Turn it around, turn your monster tail around, and now you should kind of be getting the hang of how to make this bracelet. So I'm going to show you this one more time, then I'm going to skip ahead, and I'll be back to show you how to finish it. But I will be showing you how to do the next layer. So since this pink layer, we went up and down, like that were the vertical bands, I guess. This layer will be we're making into an X. So from this peg across, take another band, and go from this peg across. Then set it down and grab the bottom band, hook it up and over, grab the bottom band, hook it up and over. Like that. And make sure none of the bands fall off. Then turn it around, grab the bottom band, hook it up and over, then grab the bottom band and hook it up and over. Just like that. Then push it down. And so you're basically just going to be doing this. You're basically just going to be doing this exact same step over and over again until your bracelet is long enough to wear. So I am going to be skipping this part and I'll be back later to show you how to finish it. Once you have put on the last layer of bands, you're going to take your hook and grab the bottom 2 layers of bands and bring them up and over on both pegs. And then turn your monster tail around and then do the same thing on the other side. So grab the bottom 2 bands and loop them up and over. Do the same thing on this peg. Then push it down. So all 4 pegs should have only 1 layer of bands on them. Turn your monster tail around one more time, and what you're going to do is you're going to bring this band up. And on this peg, you're going to bring this band up. Then turn your monster tail around again, and push these bands down, and you're going to be bringing both of these bands onto this peg. So take both of these bands off, and then carefully attach them, put them on this peg. So now all 4 bands, as you can see, there's 4 layers of bands on this one peg. Like that. And so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your C-clip and just put it on the top with the space facing down like this, and you're just going to push it down and make sure it grabs all of those bands, and then you can just take it off that peg very carefully, and then it should look like this. And so after that, what you're going to do is you're going to you can either just grab just these 2 bands and put them on the C-clip, or you can try to grab all 4 of those yellow bands and put them on your C-clip. So I'm just going to go in and then go in this yellow band. Oops. So yeah, this might take a while, so I'm just going to I'm just going to skip this part, and then I'll be back once I have gotten all of these bands onto my hook. So after you get all 4 bands on your hook, what you're going to do is you're going to attach them onto the C-clip. There might not be enough room, so if there's not enough room, then you can just put on 2 bands. I don't think that there's going to be enough room on this small C-clip because I didn't use one of the larger C-clips that comes with the monster tail. But so I'm just going to put these 2 bands on the C-clip. So just stretch it, put it on, stretch it up and put it on like that. So now you have made your Criss-Cross Quadfish. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!